The intense conflict between Nate and Nick brings drama to the plot. Nick will stand up to protect the rights of his sister's happiness, while Nick also regains justice for Elena, expose the face of Nate's boss. In the upcoming episode, Nick learns about Nate's scandalous behavior again, and he's displeased. With doubts about Nate's loyalty and intentions, Nick is ready to act and even launch an all-out attack against him. Nate strongly stands up to fight to protect his personal rights, but will he be able to resist Victor? Nick is affecting Victoria's personal affairs. Victoria warns Nick not to meddle in her personal affairs. As soon as Nick finds out what Nate has once again cheated on Elena with Victoria during their trip to LA, he'll rarely act. Victoria knew that Nate and Elena had feelings for each other, but she still stubbornly interfered in their love affairs. It was Victoria's fault, not Nate's, taking advantage of her feelings. Before that, Victor had made the decision to fire Nate so that he could protect his daughter's happiness, but it caused tension between father and son. It is possible that Victor is subject to a lot of influence from Nick. Nick may be able to fan the flames of Victor's suspicions and make him realize that keeping Nate by his side is a risky business. Nick points out the dangers of Nate, maybe using Victoria to carry out a scheme to usurp the CEO position. Nick might go as far as to imply that Nate has no loyalty and is nothing but a liability. With Victoria joined, Nick worries that having Nate around will only lead to more heartache and distraction. Victor understands that his daughter is always a lover in love, though the troubles of JT and Ashlyn, but Victoria has not yet learned her lesson. This made Victor worry about the CEO's position assigned to Victoria unmanaged. Owner of the company, he has the right to make any calls he deems necessary. Nick will launch an all-out attack against Nate within the next week. Could his goal be to get Nate fired? In the upcoming episode, Sally's disappearance could make Nick and Adam panic. The two men are worried about the health situation of pregnant Sally will be difficult. Meanwhile, Nick will offer Sally an alternative. Perhaps he will suggest that she continue her old job at Newman Media. Nick also feels useless not being able to help Sally. Now where can mother and daughter Sally go? Adam still tries to fight Victor, offering Sally a job at Newman. After Adam Newman tries to hire Sally, Nick urges Victor to rehire Sally as CEO of Newman Media. However, this move could cause friction with Victoria, whose obsession with Nate makes her unable to judge. Will Victor listen to his son, or will things get more complicated at Newman Enterprises? However, after Victor's shady attempt to bribe Sally out of town, Nick is unhappy with his father. He believes it's time for Victor to make things right by inviting Sally back to her old job as CEO of Newman Media. Will Victor listen to his son and change? Please subscribe to the channel to update the latest news on Y&R channel.